Welcome back, my friends, to Marvel Snap. The deck that we are going to showcase today defies the conventions of any other of the main archetypes in the game. It is headlined by Leader. Copy all cards your opponent played this turn, but on your side. We can translate this to mean if we are even with our opponent going into turn 6, we play Leader, we will win as long as we have enough open spaces on our side of the board to receive all the cards they play. Frankly, that sounds amazing to me. So we have constructed the deck to be able to get that situation as often as possible. We have both Green Goblin and Hobgoblin to lob over to the opponent's side of the board, make them feel the pinch of only having a couple spaces to be able to play to, while our side of the board remains nice and open. We also have Hulkbuster, which is a great consolidating card. We're adding power but not taking up a play slot. This all synergizes well with Angela so that we can keep playing to Angela's location. She gets the buff, but then the cards either consolidate or leave, and we can rack up her power quite effectively. We're also running Nova, Carnage, Killmonger here. Nova enjoying being destroyed, Carnage helping us consolidate some of our power even more, and Killmonger as a solid control piece, especially right now when the meta very much favors playing low a lot of one-cost cards. Then we have a trifecta of cards that all hit the opponent in their hand. We have Iceman increasing the cost of a single card up to 6, Scorpion decreasing the power of all cards in their hand, and then Baron Mordo, who is going to cause them to draw a card and increase that card's cost by 1. He does not have the 6 cost maximum. If your opponent draws their 6 cost, it will go up to 7, and they will be completely unable to play it in a normal gameplay situation. It is also adding to their hand size, which means that Scorpion can potentially have 1 extra target if we combo these two together. All of this builds a very nasty pseudo-control deck, and we are fitting in Wong here to be able to supercharge some of our on-reveal effects, and also we can hit the Leader to actually have a come from behind win if we are able to set that up. Storm and Spider-Man are 2 cards that I've also been playing around with, trying to add into the deck. I think that they both synergize with it very well, but this is the list that I have settled on right now. Angela, Killmonger, Leader. We have our headline card. Ongoing effects here are doubled. Well, that's going to be very good if we draw Wong, but I believe that's our only ongoing effect. Space Throne. Oh, our opponent is going to love it if we can send a Green Goblin over to their side. Let's play Angela to Onslaught Citadel. And then for turn 3, we're looking at most likely Hulkbuster onto the Angela. We'll see what is presented to us. Yep. Alright. Getting a couple rocks is going to hurt, but we have solid cards here to be able to play out. It would be especially fun if our opponent leaves Space Throne to the end, and then Leader would be able to copy whatever they play there, pushing that out into a draw. Alright, Nova. Well, we'll play that to Onslaught Citadel. Do I want to pop it right now? Hitting it with the Killmonger feels early. I think that we can wait, because I can also play the Rock, which will get cleared away by the Killmonger, but it's still giving Angela buffs, and then I'll go Baron Mordo to Subterranea, just to hit the enemy's hand. At first, I didn't think that Baron Mordo was worth anything. But now, I feel like he maybe does have a use. I do like him in this deck. The goal is that he's going to give your opponent a card with the cost increase that's effectively a brick that they just have to hold around, and to throw off combos, especially if your opponent likes playing on the higher end of the energy curve. Now, Killmonger here is going to wipe out both ninjas. That's okay. We will play like so, and like so. Setting us up for a beautiful Leader here. The board is going to be wide open. They cut up their Deathlock. And there it is. Okay. It's tight. It's very tight, but it's just Leader here. I don't see any way that they overcome an Onslaught Citadel. We'll be +1 to Shadowland, and whatever they play is going to flip over to our side of the board. So I'm actually going to snap here and see what they have. What are they going to be able to play to swing things? Leader, the downs, you're getting 4+ whatever your opponent is capable of doing, which feels amazing to me. Absolutely amazing to me. The downside is when you're not able to pick up all of the card spaces, just because you've played more to your side than where your opponent is playing. Beautiful win for us. The downside is also if the opponent's cards have unique synergies that kind of lock you out from getting a full benefit from those cards. Hobgoblin, Scorpion Nova opener here. And then we draw into Hulkbuster. Strange Academy is going to force people to play in some very consolidated blocks. It could be very useful for us with knowing that Strange Academy is going to open up on that final turn. If we can play Leader, and then we'll be able to match whatever they play to Strange Academy. Can put us in a very advantageous position. Sewer system here. Let's go ahead and play Angela and fight through the sewer system. Any of the 3 locations that will reduce the strength of cards synergize so beautifully with Hobgoblin and Green Goblin. I absolutely love it. What do we like to play here? We can play Hulkbuster. Consolidate power on the sewer system. The opponent plays nothing. Interesting. I'm feeling very good about this. We get the buff onto Angela. She's looking quite strong indeed. And we get Killmonger. Okay. We can work with this. We could play him now to pop Nova and get a little bit of a buff, or we could play Scorpion Iceman. Playing Iceman here does mean that Killmonger will kill Iceman. It's something that I'm still trying to iron out with the deck. But I do enjoy having Iceman, especially comboing with Wong, and then some of the other tricks that we are doing with Scorpion and Baron Mordo. Jubilee. What's Jubilee gonna pull into the sewers? Oh, you got the Green Goblin. No. Oh, it's terrible. And then Dream Dimension prevents us from being able to play Hobgoblin when we wanted to. But we'll send Green Goblin right back at you. We'll trade. We'll do a trade of the Green Goblins. Yours is shinier than mine, but I'm okay with this. Have him throw his pumpkins over to Jubilee. Fantastic. We're winning sewer system by so much, and there it is. There it is. That's why the combo with Angela is so good. Here we go. We've got Leader in hand. Limbo again. Taking these games up to 7. These games are going the distance. We'll play early Iceman. It's unfortunate that Iceman never shows you what target he picked, because once the opponent actually plays the cards to the board, then the price increase disappears. So you never know exactly what impact he had, but I've played enough games with him, played against me, that has completely thrown off my energy curve, that I know that Iceman is a very good card. We have Sunspot here. That's nice. Killmonger will be able to mop that up, especially if our opponent... It's going to be a beautiful thing if our opponent actually invests into him a little bit here. We also have Wong. Do we want to just get Killmonger out of the way? I feel like we don't. We would like him to be able to pop Nova as well, especially because we're going to sacrifice Iceman to be able to make this... be able to make it happen. Lady Sif cuts up Giganto, so our opponent likely has a Hela or a Knight Rider deck here. We'll play Wong. Yes. It's interesting. Vault will open back up on turn 7 from Limbo. So it's only turn 6 that you get locked out. Here comes Jubilee. The fireworks, the Magneto, nobody to move. Our opponent's gonna have so many big boys. Gonna choke up the board. I would like some other cards here in Stark Tower to be able to absorb the buffs, but I would also like to play Hobgoblin on curve, and frankly Stark Tower is looking like a lost cause. There's the Ghost Rider to pick up the Giganto. We'll send Hobgoblin across to try and mitigate a bit of that. It's unfortunate that the opponent is picking up these enormous combos right now, because we would love to soak some of them up with Leader. Alright, my friend, you have to have some other big boys to smack down, right? Things are going to 7. You're going to play something fancy. And then this sets up a final turn for me with Nova, Killmonger, something. Oh, it's just a Hobgoblin? Oh, no. Now I do get 2 of them. It's -12 to -8, and I'm ahead. No way, that's hilarious. All right, so what are our actual odds of the finish here? We do something like this, like this. No, he goes here to Angela, and then it's Killmonger. So Angela is going to be +4, so she's a 5-point play. 8, 9, 10, 11, +11, taking me up to 13. I mean, maybe. Our opponent has not snapped, so I'm willing to see this final play, but I'm not feeling great about this. You have a Green Goblin? That was all? You ran out of steam? Did Iceman and Baron Mordo hold you back too much? You actually ran out of steam. Let's go. Pop. It's actually, so it has been so long since the Nova pops. I actually like hearing them now. What a game. What a game. There it is, the Wong leader. Double Hobgoblin. Look at this. It's Hobgoblin, 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 Green Goblin. Leader, Hulkbuster, and there goes the Baron. Yeah, they got the morph. We got that out of the way. We'll play Iceman. Getting the increase to cost when your hand size is even smaller is more impactful. Iceman, just very high utility card. Hopefully we draw into Wong to be able to showcase that Leader Wong come up. So powerful. We'll flip Iceman. Also, if we could draw into Angela to then empower with Hulkbuster. Scorpion, that's fine, that's fine. Be able to play this out. We're going to distribute our cards fairly evenly here at the beginning. Our opponent's not giving anything away. Oh, we did draw Wong. Yes. Alright, Hulkbuster into Scorpion. Honestly, let's snap. Our opponent is probably feeling that we're just snapping based on our tempo because we played turn 1 and turn 2. They did not. They have Lockjaw. They have the Lockjaw slot machine ready to go. Alright. This is going to get crazy. So we play Wong. The Lockjaw slot machine is always... It terrifies me. Because I know that its ceiling is way above whatever my deck can do. But it's also incredibly inconsistent, so... Let's sail Green Goblin across. Our opponent's still not giving anything up. What do they want to clone? This could be very dangerous for us if they clone the Super Iron Man. Even though we're going to have Leader Wong, I don't know if we'll be able to win. To pick up Taskmaster. Taskmaster read Mr. Negative in that case? What? Okay, okay. Well, it's Leader. And it's your slot machine, and I'll copy it, and we'll just see where the cards lie. I don't even know how Leader pairs with Lockjaw, because I believe that I get the card they play, whereas then theirs, after it is played, is going to get swapped out. But I'm feeling good because we're ahead in Kunlun, we're ahead in Cloning Vats, and now I'm going to get... Do you have magic? Is this a magic? It has to be a magic, otherwise you wouldn't be playing Nakia. It's not. Okay. Buff my hand. Buff it again. And now do it all again. And again. And again. Yes! Oh, no. Oh, I got double Ironheart, doubled from Wong. Oh my gosh. There it is. So that is the leader deck. I have had so much fun playing this down. And when you get those huge swings of Wong leader, then the ceiling of this deck is just insanely powerful. I will fully admit that it is not the most consistent deck that I've been playing with, so if you guys have any thoughts on how to optimize the list, let me know down in the comments. Also, as a public service announcement, when you play bot opponents, so the AI opponents, they know what you play before when they calculate their turn. They watch what you play and then they're able to react to it. And leader is one that they react to very well. So if you have Wong leader ready for a come from behind turn 6 win, the bots will play nothing and give you nothing, and they will play whatever they need to be able to game leader to still win those matches. So that is definitely a tick against the deck, but I still encourage you guys to play it. Let me know if you guys enjoy it. Till next time, thank you guys for watching and have a good one.